Hello everybody. So this is a bit of a unusual video, and honestly it's just kind of something that I just want to get out there and let you guys know about. So um just a little bit of a heads up. Over the next few videos, actually hold on, I can't do that particular one with the oh the background being that color, because it's just doesn't, it's really trippy. Hold on, give me a sec. Okay, it looks like I can't actually change the background, which sucks, but whatever. Anyway, just a little bit of a heads up. At the moment, I am a little bit depressed, and the reason for my it's it's just a minor case of depression. The main reason for it is because of my mouth and my teeth and all the stuff that's basically all the work that's been going on, stuff like that. Um, I was warned about it 2 years ago when I first started getting the work done on my mouth. My dentist did warn me that once a lot more work was done and I lost more teeth, more teeth were removed, I would develop minor depression. And I was thinking oh yeah, no, whatever, it's not gonna be that bad, I'm probably not gonna actually develop depression, it's gonna be fine, but over the past couple of days, it's been getting to the point where it's it's dawning on me that by the time this is done, by the time all the work is done and all the teeth that need to be removed are removed, I'm gonna be missing 50% of my teeth. I'm going to be missing, well, actually more than 50%. It's more I'm gonna be missing more so 55 to 60% of my teeth. And that's not an exaggeration, guys. My entire top jaw is going to be completely toothless. And I've realized over the past week or so that it's really difficult because you take your teeth for granted so much. You know, you don't realize how often you use your teeth. And then once they're gone, that's when it dawns on you holy shit. No. You can't get up there, June. Sorry, Juniper. She's a chunky girl and she wants to go in my window and she can't actually get down, so I don't really like her being up there. Okay, hold on. She wants to go up really bad. She keeps trying to get up there. Okay, come on. Oh, June, you're heavy. Oh. Sorry, she's really heavy. Anyway, so now that I've lost, about 45 to 50% of my teeth, I've only got 5 teeth left on the top jaw, So since I've lost most of those teeth, I'm starting to slowly realize, just how much I used to rely on those top teeth, a habit that I've had since I was a kid, and it's completely thrown me off. Of course, I have your typical habit, your typical kid habit, where you bite your fingernails. That was a habit I've always had, and that's thrown me off. But another kind of odd habit that I had as a kid was I used my teeth to open up pop bottles and pop cans. Because I used to bite my fingernails so much, my fingernails used to be really weak, So, and I actually have quite a few hairline fractures in my fingers, so it kind of hurts to open, it hurts my fingers, my nails and stuff like that, to open up pop cans, and it hurts my hand to open up pop bottles. And so I can't really grip the pop bottles well enough in order to twist them open. So I used to always use my teeth. And up until this past, removal, I still had teeth in the front that I could use to grab onto the pop bottle and the pop can and open them up like that. But the past few days, I haven't been able to do that, and it seems so weird. That's something that's gotten me depressed, but it's gotten me depressed, because it made me realize that there's so many things that I used to do without even thinking about it, and now I can't do it, I can't open pop cans the way I used to open them. I can't open pop bottles the way I used to open them. Another habit that I had that I use my teeth for is opening yogurt containers and pudding containers and stuff like that, taking the film off of off of the, when you get mustard or ketchup or, butter or something like that, and you got that covering, that seal. Yeah, I used to use my teeth to take that off. Can't do that anymore. I struggled really bad trying to open up my yogurt the other day, and I actually had to go and ask my godfather for help. I had to knock on his door and be like, hey, can you open this for me? Because I couldn't open my yogurt. And that was a really heavy blow to me, because I'm 28, guys, and I had to ask for help for the first time in decades to open up a yogurt container. I haven't had to ask for help opening up a yogurt container since I was 7. And it's it's one of those things. It's you don't realize how much you use your teeth for until you don't actually have your teeth, And it's really, it's really depressing, that I don't have those teeth anymore. And it didn't really dawn on me until a few days ago that those teeth are gone. Gone, and they are never coming back. They're not like baby teeth. They will not grow back. I have to get, I'm gonna be getting dentures, guys. And I've had a few people tell me oh, it'll be fine, you can just wear the dentures all the time. I'm no, you can't. You cannot wear dentures all the time, and I've been what the doctor who does the dentures, what she told me was that it's very it's not recommended to get the permanent dentures, because one, they're extremely expensive, and two, they're extremely uncomfortable. So you can't get them, but they're very they're uncomfortable, and there's a lot of work, and they are actually prone to hurting, which is not something that I'd want to deal with, And with dentures, with the normal dentures, I'm not gonna be able to keep them in. And the thing that most people don't seem to get is that they're not like regular teeth, guys. They're not just the teeth. There's actually going to be a plate up against the top of my mouth. So I'm gonna have to relearn how to talk with them in, stuff like that. And it's gonna be extremely difficult, to get used to them and to learn how to use them and learn how to do basic things, you know? Like, and one of the biggest things that that I'm mostly uneasy about is the fact that there's gonna be a plate up against the top of my jaw, and these are gonna be these aren't gonna be plastic. I don't know what they're made out of, but basically these things are gonna be extremely hard, and they're gonna be fake, like they're not gonna be real teeth, and it's like it's gonna be really weird, and so this whole thing has kind of gotten me like feeling a bit depressed, and again, like I said at the beginning, I was warned, that I would, I was told, that there's a high chance that I will get depressed, and so I've been kind of expecting it, but it's like, it's not something that you expect, like thinking about it, you're like, oh, okay, whatever, it doesn't sound that bad, but actually being in the process, and now that like I've lost like the majority of my teeth, it's gotten to the point where it's like, this is really happening, like I really have lost over half my teeth. And it's not like I say half, like over half my teeth, because it's not just my top teeth that I've lost. I've lost a bunch of bottom teeth too. The majority of my bottom teeth are actually going to be staying. But that doesn't change the fact that I've lost a bunch of bottom teeth as well as my top teeth, So, yeah. This is like one of those situations where it's just, I don't know, and it's like, I do fully, like, I'm not going to stop recording, don't worry, I'm still going to be recording. I was actually supposed to have I was actually planning on having a Sandman video today, but I kind of derped, and I don't know what I was doing, but I accidentally put the audio extremely low. I had it, like, I don't even know what level I had it at, but I had the audio really low, so you could barely hear anything, so I'm currently, like, I've readjusted, like, I'm working on fixing the audio. Thankfully, I just need to go back into the actual file, and I just need to raise the volume. I don't actually need to, like, redo everything, thank God, but I do need to go back through, and I do need to, like, adjust everything again, but, so that should be going up sometime either tomorrow or the next day, but that will be going up in, like, the next day or so, but, and also, I have a new series that I started recording that is going to be going up soon, so, yeah, I'm not going to stop recording, it's just, hi, baby! Sorry, Jack decided that, like, he was going to start clawing on the back of my chair, and I'm like, what the hell, what's going on? But anyway, I kind of wanted, like, honestly, I just wanted to do this video just because, like, I feel, one, I kind of want to, like, talk about this, and two, I think you guys deserve to know about what's going on with me and stuff like that, like, what's going on through my head and blah, blah, blah. And I'm missing, like, a bunch of green. But yeah, so I figured you guys have a right to know what's going through my head and stuff like that. And, like, I don't know, it's just, it's been odd, you know, and I do fully expect that over the next like week or so, you know, or longer actually, like over the next year, I'm fully I'm fully aware that like over the next year or so I will be depressed, you know. And unfortunately it is something that will be present on my channel. You guys will be able to notice I'll still be my cheerful self, you know, I'll still be Maya, but like I just want to let you guys know, you know, like I just want to warn you guys, I guess you could say, that yes, I am currently depressed, and it is because I am getting my teeth removed, I'm getting my mouth worked on, and it is something that I've been expecting. Like I didn't realize that it would happen so soon. I thought like it would be like within like next year or something like that, you know, or like later down the line, you know, like once I had all of my teeth removed and stuff like that. I didn't realize it would be so soon. But I've been expecting this, you know, and it's something that I kind of knew was gonna happen, and I've been kind of like, oh, I wonder when it's gonna happen kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know. You like the only thing that I want to like point out is you guys might notice it in videos. You know, that some videos I might sound really down and stuff like that, and I do apologize for that. But at least this way, you guys know what's causing, like what's causing it. And like now that my mouth is like now that there's not really any more pain, it's more. I'm more aware of the fact that I really don't have any teeth. You know, I really don't have the teeth, you know. There's nothing there. You know, there's nothing like, yeah. It's becoming more and more obvious to me as time goes on. And it is literally one of those things where it's like, my brain just like, holy shit, you know, like, oh my god, this is actually something that's happening, you know, like, I really don't have those teeth anymore, like, at all. There's nothing there, you know. And honestly, the thing, like, so one of the things that made me realize this was, like, the whole, you know, trying to bite my fingernails, you know, while I was watching YouTube. But the thing that really, like, clicked it for me was I've always had, like, ever since I was a little kid, I've had the habit of pushing my tongue against the back of my front teeth. Don't know what caused it, you know, no idea. My mom said I've done it ever since I was a baby, you know, so it's like a habit that I've had my entire life. And the thing that kind of like clicked it was yesterday I was sitting and I was watching a show with my mom. You know, we were watching a show together upstairs in the living room, and she looks at me and she's like, hey, why are you sticking your tongue out? You know, and I'm like, well, what do you mean? You know, and I realized that I was actually sticking my tongue out. You know, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, how was I sticking my tongue out? And then I realized, like, that's when it clicked. I'm like, oh my god. She's like, whoa, what's wrong? I'm like, I just realized something. I can't actually do the whole, like, tongue against the back of my teeth thing anymore. You know, this thing that I've done basically since I was a little kid. And she's like, oh, that's what you were doing. Like, yeah, that's what I was doing. You know, I had my tongue resting against the back of my lip, like the back of my teeth. But I have no teeth there anymore. And it completely threw me off, you know, because, like, apparently I was sitting there for a good 5 minutes with my tongue sticking out. And I didn't notice. And then, like, afterwards, I became hyper aware of it. You know, every single time I do it now, I'm like, oh, I can't do that anymore. because I was literally sitting there with with my tongue sticking out, because I've done it for so long. I wasn't aware of it. In my mind, my tongue was pressing against the back of my mouth, like the back of my teeth, like up against the top of my mouth and against the back of my teeth. But in reality, my tongue was sticking out. And it sounds like it would be a really funny thing, and I guess it was, because my mom was like chuckling about it. But to me, it was really upsetting to me, because it's like the thing that I used to do all the time to like calm myself down. I can't do that anymore. I found that extremely relaxing. Like sticking my tongue against the back of my teeth. It was really relaxing to me. I can't do that anymore, because I don't have those teeth anymore. So it's like the thing that relaxed me for so long no longer works, because I can't do it anymore. And it's not like I can just do it without actually having teeth there, because it was the sensation of having my tongue against my teeth that was relaxing. So without the teeth there, I don't get that sensation anymore. Therefore, it doesn't work anymore. So it's like, it's one of those things that's like, I don't know what to do about it, and there's nothing I can really do about it. So I need to find a new way to relax myself. And it's like one of those things that's like, I don't know how to even begin to try and find another way to relax myself, because I've been doing that particular motion for as long as I can remember. So it's like, I don't know. It's one of those things that's like, little things are clicking for me over the past couple of days, and they're making me realize that everything is going to be so different, and I don't know what to do about it. And there isn't very many people I can talk to who understand. Like my mom knows. My mom does understand, because like, I'm not gonna go into detail about it, but my mom also got some teeth removed. So she gets the whole like shock factor of the actual teeth removal. And like how shocking and like anyway. I don't know what I said anyway, but yeah, so I don't know. It's just it's been difficult, to say the least. I need to, like, I know I need to get used to it, stuff like that, but it's gonna take me a long time. And it's one of those situations where I don't know how long it's gonna take me. So I just want to let you all know that is something, that's, like, you will notice. I'm guaranteeing you will notice. But, like, I do apologize in advance for any, like, kind of, like, situations, that I get into, like, videos or recordings that I just seem kind of depressed in. I do apologize for that. But it literally is just something I don't know how. I don't really know how to deal with this quite yet, and it is something that's going to be going on for quite a while. So, but in good news, I guess, is that my mouth is doing a lot better. It is, like, my gums are basically completely healed. There is still, like, a bit of healing needs to be done, but it's more or less my gums are completely healed. And oddly enough, I actually developed gingivitis during the healing process, which we already expected. Like, kind of figured that I would develop gingivitis. So I'm actually taking, like, this really disgusting medication. Basically, it's like this mouthwash that I have, and I've got to, like, rinse my mouth out with it for 30 seconds, and it is so disgusting. Like, basically it's a mixture of tonic water. Like the taste is a mixture of tonic water and like mints. It is so gross. And I've got to swish with this for 30 seconds twice a day. And it is disgusting. Like I can't emphasize how gross this is, you guys. Like, oh, it's just the worst tasting thing. And I can't eat or drink anything 30 minutes before or 30 minutes after. And even for like, and even like 3 hours after I take this stuff, the aftertaste lingers. It takes about, I'd say, 4 to 5 hours. Like, we'll say 4.5 hours for the taste to actually go away of this, like, disgusting mouthwash. And basically, I've got, like, a big, like, bottle of it, and from what I'm understanding, like, my dentist said, like, when I go in again, she'll check. But basically, I've got to use this whole bottle. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? This thing is disgusting. You know, like, really? And technically, I was actually supposed to start using it sooner, but we decided to wait because we didn't want to risk, like, any damage to my gums. We wanted to wait until my gums were like mostly healed. And honestly, I don't think I would have been able to handle this taste paired with the pain medication, because if I had to take the pain medication and this stuff at the same time, I probably would have died just from the taste alone. That's how bad it is. And it's like, I don't know. It's the taste is just horrible. You know, and like I said, it's like tonic water mixed with mint. And the first time I tried it, I was actually upstairs, and I actually I wanted my mom, to help me with it, because I didn't know, how to. I hadn't really gotten into a system yet. So the first time I tried it, I almost threw up with it in my mouth. And I'm like, I'm starting to go like, and I'm like, oh god, and I spit it out, and Mom was like, you okay? And I'm like, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my mouth, It's like, oh, it was horrible. But yeah, so, fun little side effect of getting all my teeth removed is I developed gingivitis. Isn't that lovely, guys? Like, I get that, like, all of this work is gonna be very beneficial to me in the long run, but, like, right now, it's just, like, everything I have to take is so disgusting, Like, a pain medication I had to take, and a while back, I had, this particular, I can't remember exactly what it was for, but I had this medication, and I think it was, I think it was like special toothpaste or something like that to help. Yeah, it was special toothpaste, and it was meant to help strengthen my teeth. And I got it. I had to use it for about 2 weeks after I got my teeth cleaned. And basically, what it was meant to do was it was meant to like help strengthen my teeth. Absolutely disgusting. Like it was horrible. And it left an extremely bitter aftertaste. It oddly tasted citrus. It was kind of like a citrusy taste, but like it wasn't a good citrus. It was like a citrus taste that kind of left this bitter grossness in your mouth. And it made everything taste like somebody had dumped, I think, like, oh, it basically tasted like somebody had like dumped lemon juice in everything. And it was ugh, it was so gross. And I had to use it for 2 weeks. It was like, yeah, it was bad. Like, I even complained to my dentist about it. She's like, I'm so sorry, but you needed to do it. You know, like, it was something that needed to be done, you know? She's like, oh, you needed to repair your teeth just a little bit, you know? And I'm like, yeah, but did it have to taste like citrus? You know, did it have to taste like lemon juice? And she's like, yeah. You know, you're not the first person to tell us that it tastes like lemon juice. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, most people say it tastes like lemon juice. I'm like, oh God. You know, at least I'm not the only person who thinks it tastes like lemon juice. But it was so bad. Like, it was really bad, guys. I can't tell you how bad it was. And just like with the gingivitis medicine that I'm taking right now, the taste lingered, you know, for at least 3 hours. So everything I took, like everything I ate, everything I drank, had a hint of this medication in it. And it was so disgusting. And now, what I've started doing is I'll wait like half an hour. You know, I'll wait like about 45 minutes after I take the gingivitis medication. And then I will brush my teeth, you know, like 3 or 4 times. Just to get the taste out of my mouth. And even that doesn't really work all the time. You know, there's usually like still a little bit of lingering taste in my mouth. But it's like, if I want to eat anything, yeah, no, not gonna happen. Like, it is that bad. And I've only been taking it for about 2 days now. Like, I think today is my second day actually taking it. And, it is so gross. But can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, I guess. And in my case, you can't repair your mouth without ripping a few out of your face, like ripping a few out of your skull and making yourself almost throw up with freaking disgusting mouthwash. I know that this is completely 100% going to be worth it, but at the same time, it's like, I wish I didn't have to do all this. You know, I wish there was just a way I could wave a wand, you know, or like do something just to instantly make my mouth 100% better. You know, everything perfectly, you know, keep all my teeth, make everything perfectly fine, you know, boom, mouth completely fixed. But unfortunately, I can't do that, which is really unfortunate. You know, I really do wish I could do that. Because, like, this process has just really been getting to me, you know? And I know this is a fairly long video, and I do apologize. I purposely picked this one because, like, I just wanted something to do while I chat with you guys about this. Because this is just something that I personally feel like I need to talk about, you know? Because it is something that's just been seriously weighing on me, and it's been getting under my skin. And I know for a fact that this is going to affect me for a long time. So I don't, like, I want you guys to know what's been going on. I want you to know what I've been going through. Also, I kind of just want to bitch and, I kind of just want to complain about this, you know, like whine and complain about this whole thing. Because it's like, it's so, like, a lot of the stuff I was warned about. I knew that this stuff was all coming. You know, I knew that, like, the whole depression thing about my teeth was coming. I knew about the possibility that once we started clearing out, like, most of these, you know, bad teeth and stuff like that, I would develop gingivitis. You know, I knew about that. I was warned about it. I was warned about the fact that, like, it would completely throw me off, and I would be, like, everything would be completely different, and I'd have to relearn a bunch of stuff again. But at the same time, it's like, it's, you don't quite realize it when they're like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, you have to do this, this, you got to deal with this, this might happen. Like, when you're hearing that at the beginning, you're like, oh, okay, that doesn't sound too bad. But then once it actually happens, you're like, oh my god, this is worse than I thought it was, So, I don't know. Like, yeah. Everything's fine, though. But, yeah, things are a bit all over the place for me right now. I am trying, right now I'm attempting to, relearn how to do stuff. I basically relearned how to talk. I still have sounds like I still have a little bit of a lisp, but talking has gotten easier. Talking has gotten better. But, I will sound kind of depressed and stuff like that over the next, I don't know how long. I do apologize for that, but either way, that's actually really cool. I like this. But either way, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up of what's to expect in the future, what's been going on. So I do apologize this is a very long video, but it is something that I feel you guys do deserve to know. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support you guys are giving me. Thank you so much for understanding and being here and supporting me and giving me all the support that you guys give me. It really does mean a lot. I'm so glad to know you guys are here. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the other videos. I hope you enjoy the content that's on my channel. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that may be. With that said, goodbye.